And now for your crazy rich neighbors.
All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to Crazy Rich Neighbors.
Murderous Miami Millionairess.
There goes the neighborhood.
Hey, darling bougie crew and sadistic Sierran trolls.
Got a question, a comment, or a buck wild neighbor story? Do hit us up on 239-300-7276.
If you would like to sponsor our show, drop us a line at info@crazyrichneighbors.com to inquire about opportunities. And a big thank you to Podcast Junkie Studio in Boca Raton, Florida.
Check out our mugs on Crazy Rich Neighbors YouTube channel. Subscribe to share and to subscribe and share. Excusez-moi. And welcome to our new followers. I can't believe people actually want to watch our videos.
I know, I love that.
Aww.
I love that for us.
Yes.
And we appreciate all y'all.
Yes, we do.
So, in the sunlight opulence of Miami's Shishi Coconut Grove, the fairy tale marriage of Joyce and Stanley Cohen seemed to be the picture-perfect luxury life. But behind that glossy veneer lurked secrets dark enough to turn this dream into a nightmare. One fateful morning, the echo of gunshots shattered the serenity of their mansion, and Stanley Cohen was found dead.
As the investigation unfolded, the tale took a sinister twist. Joyce, our wacko of the week, the bereaved widow, became the prime suspect in a murder plot for hire. Did she orchestrate this cold-blooded killing of her hubby? Join us today as we delve into this fajukin' banana story of wealth, deceit, and murder.
It's all the shit we love.
I know.
But first...
Okay, but rest in peace, Stanley.
Yes, Stanley. What's popping off, Benny Ben?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey.
Popping off. This is what's popping off. The chest hair is out today.
And the chain. What's on that gold chain, by the way?
Oh, actually, that's actually so sweet. These were all gifts from my grandparents and my mother and father.
Oh, that is so
beautiful.
cute.
So this middle one, the cross, that one was, my mom gave that one to my father. And he didn't really wear it, so they gave it to me.
Nice.
This one's from my grandmother from my dad's side, and then this one's from my grandfather from my mom's side.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Do you ever take it off?
This is the one thing that I would say that if my house burns down, this is the one thing I need.
That's
Okay,
beautiful.
so is it always on you, even
Always.
during when you're being a naughty boy?
That's seen some stuff.
You know, that's actually pretty funny. That's funny. Whenever I have this on and I'm doing it, sometimes
It's
they'll
a
be like,
part of the
Do
show.
you ever just fling it behind you so you can really...
yeah. Sometimes people
There
get
we
hit
go.
in the face.
We're
Put the E on.
Oh God.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
We already
Hey,
screwed
what did we
right
say?
in the beginning.
Wait, what did we say?
Well,
What did we say last week about whoever gets the E has to take a shot?
It's tea.
okay.
All right.
All right.
I didn't take mine from last week, so I'll do a shot with you on the air.
We'll do it on air.
We'll do it on air. I'll get
Okay.
them once you guys start talking. I'll bring it over to you.
Okay, darling.
Because we got an exciting. I'm very excited for this story. So I think
Yes.
As you should be,
It should-
because we love rich people behaving badly.
Oh my God! But this story is
This
bananas.
theory
y'all.
is totes bananas. So why don't you do this? You go fix these shots, and we're going to talk about the fact that Billy Joel is moving in just down the road from us.
No way.
Way.
Oh my
Tequila
God.
or vodka?
Vodka, please.
All right.
Tequila.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna. All right.
Please.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you.
So, Billy
Barista
Joel has purchased a home in the sanctuary.
No.
Very exclusive enclave in Boca Raton.
Oh my God! You know he's gonna join our club, right?
You know it.
Oh, I love his new
100.
music.
He is zooming right to the top of that list, and he can afford to
Oh,
pay
yes.
whatever the fee is.
Oh yeah, they would want to.
They'll probably give it to him for free, honestly, because he's Billy Joel.
Absolutely. Oh my God! Welcome to the neighborhood, Billy. Oh, we'll have to tag him in this.
Remember the woman that you knew whose husband cheated on her, blew up their whole life in a 3-week span?
yes.
If she still lived there, she let us in and to spy on Billy Joel,
my
but
God.
she's not there anymore.
But you guys, this could be their home because it was brand new. This could be the home. This could be
It
their
is
home.
the home. Guess the okay. So according to the Palm Beach Post, state business records and a deed filed Wednesday reflect a $29 million sale that closed January 31st, 2024, in this gated community.
Uh-oh.
And this Billy Joel just joked on New Year's Eve that he's going to be spending more time in Florida, like, quote, this is a quote, old Jewish guys from Long Island do.
Okay. Yeah, join the club. All are welcomed.
So the 15,000 square foot home in the sanctuary is on a corner lot.
Boo! I think that's their house.
It is, boo-boo. It's more than an acre of land with 560 feet of waterfront footage on the Intercoastal. That is if you all don't know, 100 feet is considered to be a lot of frontage.
It's massivo.
So the listing calls the sanctuary Boca Raton's internationally acclaimed yachting enclave.
Wow.
And it notes that security is a priority with 24-hour guard gate, thank you, Benny, and roving patrols on the roads and the waterways.
Yes. That's the house.
Imagine you roll up to your annual HOA meeting and freaking Billy Joel's there.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Can we get in
Billy
for Halloween and trick or treat?
Oh, I know. I'm sure the kids know somebody.
We gotta know somebody.
Jesus, we know somebody in Sanctuary.
Well, we used to know that woman.
Yeah. Oh man, and we were getting really cordial because I
know.
really liked her.
And my husband did too, because she was a big wine enthusiast.
Yes, you guys met them.
We did.
Yes. Oh God, dang it.
Dang it! What about our needs? So the sanctuary has fewer than 100 homes. I mean, way fewer than 100. It attracts affluent, high-profile buyers looking for privacy. Mail-in packages aren't taken to the homes, y'all. That goes to a mail drop-off site, and then the staff of the sanctuary deliver it to each home. They have infrared and thermal cameras, so do we, used to monitor the perimeter of the property in addition to the live guards that patrol on foot and on the water, so y'all ain't breaking in. And if you want to know more about the sanctuary, well, we featured it in our episode 24, the $400 million divorce, if y'all would like to hear more.
That was a great episode too.
That was cray-cray.
Oh my God, we have some really great episodes out there, you guys.
I think for our anniversary, we should do a retrospective.
I think so too. Maybe play some of the clips from some of our best episodes.
I think that's a great idea.
All right.
Are we doing this shot?
So,
okay.
Just to refresh everyone, you got the explicit tag for us last week. I just did it now. The punishment is taking a shot, but is it a really punishment?
Cheers.
Yes, you naughty boy and girl.
Okay.
Ooh!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So, the conspiracy theory of the week. Okay.
I love this for us.
Oh, rumors are circulating that J-Lo, prior to hitting it big, was allegedly gay, and her relationship with Diddy was orchestrated to, 1, make her an A-lister, and 2, squelch any rumors about her sexual preference, allegedly. Well, dang. I thought I've heard it all, but boo, that one, you just dropped the bomb on me.
You dropped a bomb on me.
Because conspiracy that she can't really sing, allegedly, or act, and that Ashanti was her alleged backup singer.
Or lover.
And Tommy Mottola really did Mariah Carey dirty.
He did.
To help, like, she was revenge. J-Lo's career was revenge on Mariah. And he, like, pulled songs away from Mariah. That's why
Who
Mariah...
he was married to.
I know, but she said he was a monster.
She was J-Lo, back in the day, was a backup dancer on Living Color. A backup dancer.
Yes.
And if you see footage of her then, she looked like she was dipping into the lady pond, okay?
But you guys, also too, she claims like there's huge backlash. She's being canceled on Twitter, allegedly. Don't come for us, J-Lo's
and
people.
Yes, this gay theory was on Twitter this week, or X.
But they're saying that, like, she's not this poor woman from the Bronx. She went to Catholic all-girls private school, okay? And they said she has not done jack diddly squat for the Bronx. The Bronx don't know her, and they want to know what block is she running up and down on.
Well, that's the same for AOC.
Yes.
She was supposedly this poor bartender. When you look at her background, she went to Frizuken private school.
Okay.
She had a very expensive education.
Yes.
She wasn't like a poor working class person. So give me a break with all this ish.
Exactly.
So look.
Is this her?
Everybody's being called out.
Is this her?
Yes.
Wow.
That was J-Lo back in the day. Make one of those. Okay, for our
that chick
YouTube
can't
fans, we're looking at J-Lo back in the day. Yes, that was her.
But you
That she
guys-
looks like a lady pond dweller.
But you guys, her...
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, we love the gays.
We do.
But
Yes.
her new movie tanked and her new tour tanked. And she's had to cancel so many dates. Like her Leo ego is taking a hit, allegedly. Don't come for us because she's
child.
getting TikTok accounts suspended for people who are like making fun of her, clips from her documentary. She's
Well, that
literally
whole
getting
allegory
them
with
suspended.
the bird in the movie was weird.
Dude, I can't even watch that. I will not give her a stream. Just like Meghan Markle. I'm sorry. Oh my
Look, I actually back in the day loved me some J Lo. Back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Look, I wasn't thrilled that she was doing Ben 2.0. I don't think
Yeah.
you should ever you left that person for a reason. Don't go back. Was Mercury in retrograde? So many questions.
Yes.
I want her to succeed,
Yes, as we want everybody.
but I don't get this stuff.
No,
And
not
I
at
am
all. And why spend $20 million of a movie? Like, go do some good or
because
keep it
it's
in the
ego
bank.
driven.
I know, but
she
it's
wants
not
to keep up with the
working.
other. Was it Beyonce who has a movie?
Yes,
Like, so.
and Taylor, too.
So you know Pink's gonna come up with one too.
Oh,
'cause
and Pink kills it. I mean, Pink's.
I'm getting sick of her too, though. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
She claims to be such a free speech proponent, but if you have an opinion counter to Pink's, she wants you.
She's pretty aggressive. She's pretty
so you
aggressive.
can't have it both ways. You can't be a free speech proponent and then
Yeah.
want to shut people up who
That
have a
is
different
true.
opinion than
That
you. And
is
that is
very
my beef
true.
with Pink right now.
That is very, very true. I haven't really seen anything except her on tour with her daughter. Oh, did you guys hear? Like Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck's daughter came out as Jennifer Garner as transgender.
Yeah, she's Finn.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to Finn.
Yes. Good luck, Finn. Live your best life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Prayers up, Finn. Do
Yeah.
it, baby.
Yes. Prayers up. Take it slow.
You know what? We all should just
slow.
be able to just be what we want to be.
Yeah. Yeah. But
And
you know,
you know what?
the detransitioning thing is like trending now, though, with
It
stories
is.
of like these young kids who
I
just.
don't think you should. Just my own 2 cents. Just my opinion. Don't come at me, Pink. If you want to change your body, I think you should be of an age where your frontal cortex is fully formed, right?
Until 25.
Yes, ma'am. So I wish Finn Affleck all the success and happiness in the world. If Finn decides later that he, she, they wants to go back to being Serafina,
Yes.
I wish that for them as well.
Yes.
Um,
Godspeed.
Godspeed,
them
exactly.
all,
You know what?
you
It's
know?
hard being a kid.
I know it really is, especially in today's world, and especially the bubble that they live in. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like they're in a fish pond. Those poor kids.
Totes, what say you, Benjimon?
Huh? What'd you say?
Benji,
Were we boring you?
Yeah, no,
Benji's
no.
not into the shitsnits.
No. I swear I was paying attention. I just got a text.
It's all good.
No, I
What, was
swear.
some lady blowing you up?
No. Just
Benny's
some
getting
editing
ready-
things.
Were you ordering some
No, I swear.
condoms on Instacart?
I swear I was.
We already have the explicit. Let's just go balls to the wall
I
now.
love it.
Benny's getting ready for hot dizzle.
Yes, Benny has a hot dizzle tonight.
Good luck, Benji.
Thank
And
you.
you know what? We're his 2 aunties.
Yes,
We approve.
We do.
We're supportive. We've
We
met
do
this
approve this
young
one.
lady.
We approve of this one.
This one.
This one. I know. Honestly, I still think I still think it'd be really fun if we went and we did dates and then you guys were like in my ears and like watching me do a
I'm
date
totally down.
and be like, "Oh,
Are
Ben,
you down?
Ben, that was really good what you said there. Now make it really awkward and
You know
say
I
something."
don't think you need us.
You don't. You
No,
know
I
what
don't.
to do.
No,
You
I
get so much.
I no, I would
do.
think it's more just the entertain. Like you guys give me like
Yeah.
funny things to say during a
Yes.
date or
I
something.
would do that. Would you?
Oh my God, totally.
Okay.
But the poor woman who finds out that we did that
Well,
to
that's
her,
just
because
it.
they
I
will
guess
find
that is
out,
true.
you know.
I
So
guess that's true.
Let me just say, when your last paramour, what are they called? Paramour found out like that you were talking about her on our show. I was like, people listen to us.
I know it shocks us every time.
It does.
Oh my God, you guys, The Bachelor on ABC. You know they had the Golden Bachelor,
Yep.
and it ended in a beautiful romantic wedding. Well, they're on the news now, getting a divorce,
Oh man.
or they're getting dissolved.
Oh.
They didn't even get a chance to move
Isn't
in
it
together. They were
Teresa?
holding Teresa.
So who filed?
Well, it's mutual. They were they were holding hands, saying they still love each other. They're going to support each other. They'd looked at 20 homes where he lives because she was going to relocate, and then they couldn't
Right.
find common ground and drama with, I guess, the kids or whatever. I don't know. But they are dissolving their union. The end. Womp womp. Bachelor's like what? I mean, I've been watching this for 30 years? I don't know. Maybe 5 marriages have made it.
Trista and Ryan.
Yes.
Who else has made? I don't even know.
Some get married on Bachelor in Paradise. Like some of them have been married for a few years.
You know what? It's very hard, especially when you're over at least 30, to join your life with someone else's, and especially like when you're 60 plus, because then you have grandchildren and that whole thing, and it's very complicated.
But a lot of people find love later on in life, and I love
As
it
they
because
should.
60 is the new 50, 50 is the new 40, and 40 is the new 30. You know what I mean? Like people are living vivacious
Look,
lives.
I wanted them to, but the older you get, the more complicated your life
I
gets.
agree.
And
I
it's
agree.
hard.
And health and blah,
And you
blah,
know
blah.
what?
Stuck in your old ways.
Somebody always has to compromise.
That's facts.
And if
Typically,
you're
it's
not
the
willing
woman.
to, and it's either the man or it's one of y'all is going to have to bend to the other person.
Yes.
And if you're not willing to do that, you need to suss that out before
Yeah.
you take your vows and get legally tied to one another.
That is facts, okay? Even when you're young, somebody's going to have to bend.
Absolutely.
Okay? And it's typically the woman bending.
Well, not always, but yes.
Typically.
Traditionally, yes. But when I was still working in New York, our client was L'Oreal. And a lot of the women who are very senior, I worked on Maybelline, which is owned by L'Oreal, y'all. A lot of the women who are very, very senior in that organization had stay-at-home husbands.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And
I
that
don't know
was
if I could
back
deal
in
with
the
that,
early
child.
2000s. So,
My
it's
man better
different
work.
strokes for different folks. Look, I would love it if I was that successful that I could support me and my man in the lifestyle that we both have become accustomed to. I'd love that. But I gave up my career for his. Okay. I'm still doing all right.
It's a good investment, girl.
It is, and somebody. I'm the gardener of our
Empire.
He's the flower, and I'm the gardener right
Yes.
now. Who knows? Maybe that'll change someday. Life is long; things happen. But
Yes. I need my man to work, though. I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't take a house husband. Sorry.
Well,
Better work. Otherwise, I get be bored and annoying.
I think intellectually I could, but my husband would not be the one where I'd be like, "Did you get the garage door fixed today?"
I know, right?
There was this couple I knew. Well, I still know them, but they're not together anymore. And he was a very powerful man. And when they were still married, he would make her keep a notebook of all the stuff she did to maintain the house.
Ick.
Do you believe that?
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I would have been like, forjuk you.
Oh, she was mad AF.
God, did she do it?
She did to a point. I don't know.
I
But
know she stashed money and divorced his
she
behind.
divorced his behind, and she's living her best life now, as she should. She deserves to.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
And cheers to this lady with our cocktail of the week, which is in honor of our murder mystery that took place in Coconut Grove. It's called a Coconut Grove cocktail, and it is courtesy of the cocktailbuilder.com. And it takes 1.5 ounces of coconut rum.
Or measure with your heart.
1 ounce of creme de banane. It's banana liqueur. 1 ounce of white rum or light rum. 4 ounces of pineapple juice. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
Shake and strain in an ice-filled Collins glass. Garnish with slices of pineapple and lemon. Drink and then get diabetes. Cheers.
I wonder why this drink only has a 2.3 rating online.
Mm-hmm.
This cocktail is actually on absolute.com as well, and I think it's because it's probably too sweet.
Yeah, sugary.
Ding, 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 ding. That's my 3 Libre going off.
Well, let's get to the stories and the wackos of the week before we both go into diabetic comas.
Mm-hmm.
In the sweltering heat of Miami's glitzy underbelly, Stan Cohen, a successful real estate developer, multi-millionaire with a zest for the high life, and his young, vivacious wife, Joyce, appeared to dance through life in excessive luxury. Who don't love that, child?
Okay.
Stan grew up on Long Island, but his family moved to Florida when he was 14 years old. He graduated from Miami High School in 1951 and earned a degree in civil engineering from the University of Florida, and Stan zoom through 3 wives in less than 10 years while growing his business.
Oops. Meanwhile, Joyce, a separated single mom who had been born very poor in Carpentersville, Illinois, a city of 30,000, was new to Miami. She was working as a secretary at his construction company. Cohen came to work one day, and there she was.
So at just 17 years old, 17, Joyce wed George McDillon, a drywall installer whose earnest but modest living painted a stark contrast to Joyce's dreams of glitz and glamour and grandeur. The young couple, driven by hope and necessity, nestled into a small house whose walls soon became a canvas for Joyce's lavish desires. In a flamboyant display of extravagance, Joyce once splurged $165. Now listen, y'all. In today's equivalent, that would be $1,000. She spent that on peacock feathers to adorn their living room in a not her opulent taste. My husband would commit me to the loony bin if I spent, even in today's sum, $1,000 on peacock feathers.
I know. And could you imagine how ridiculous it looked in their little like trailer park home?
We can't buy food, but
I know.
we got peacock feathers.
Oh my God. So you guys, their marriage, a roller coaster of highs and lows, could only sustain so much strain. After 5 long, turbulent years,
adorned with peacock feathers.
Okay. Joyce's ambitions pushed them beyond the familiar confines of their struggles. She persuaded George to chase a brighter future in good old Florida, y'all, envisioning a life that glittered like the sunlit waters off Coral Springs. In 1973, with their dreams, they packed up all their belongings, and
including the peacock feathers.
Oh, you know it, girl. And they ventured to the land of opportunity, coke, and lots of money.
But you can't outrun your problems, child.
No.
Because their happiness was short-lived. The reality of their new life set in, and it was no match for the problems that befell them. So less than a year after moving down here, George went back to Carpentersville by himself.
Aw, poor George.
He gave up. He had enough of this. He left the peacock feathers behind along with Joyce. And Joyce's appetite for a life filled with more than George could offer her drove them apart. And so she sought out to change her destiny. Whoops. Take it away, boo.
Life takes a blissful turn for good old Joyce on that fateful day when she met Stan the man. Okay, when she was working at his construction company as a secretary. One day when Stan came to work, she was there looking beautiful, petite, and exotic with stars in her eyes and dollar signs in her heart, honey. Stan was then engaged to a woman who would have been his 4th wife when Joyce LeMay came into his life. So their connection was really intense. Things progressed very swiftly, and a few weeks later, Stan introduced her to his moneyed, high-flying social circle at a very snazzy French bistro in Miami, y'all.
So things escalated quickly. I think Joyce probably had a magical punani, and they got hitched in 1974, just a year after George set off back to Carpentersville.
Wasn't long.
Nope. And they floated from one extravagant party to the next in their grand Coconut Grove community. They had a mansion. They also had spent time at their 650-acre Colorado ranch. They sailed the seas on their private luxury yacht, while Joyce was adorned in the finest furs and jewels. They had a Cessna. I mean, Joyce hit the fazookin' jackpot when Stanley Cohen walked into her life. It was the epitome of a Miami fairy tale.
This idyllic existence, however, hid underlying strain.
Always does.
Despite the outward appearance of their marriage, reports suggested that their relationship was fraught with issues, including infidelity and tons of disputes.
Probably over peacock feathers.
Okay. Joyce's alleged struggles, a shadow of a troubled childhood that perhaps set the stage for future turmoil.
You can't outrun that shit. You got to resolve that ish.
No, you know she didn't. But she grew up dirt poor, like picking, I don't know, in the cornfields or something like that.
Carpentersville.
Something. Yeah, like that. The partying wasn't just for fun. It was fueled by cocaine, y'all, and cash. The twin engines of Miami's decadent 1980 scene.
And who better to opine on that than the modern day Crockett and Tubbs?
Honey.
Us, honey.
Yes.
CrimeAlibrary.org said it best, quote, she enjoyed her husband's wealth. She enjoyed his Miami Vice lifestyle. She enjoyed his social status. But over the time, that marriage began to lose its sheen. She was doing too much coke. Nose candy, y'all. And he was fooling around with an old flame. Clearly, the dude was in love with love because he was this was his fourth marriage.
I know. And they said he wasn't really that good looking, you know, but he spent money. He had a big personality.
Sure, he
and,
did.
You know what I mean?
When
and
you're
a
rich,
good
it doesn't matter.
smile. But he probably was like the life of the party.
He was, rich dudes can be so physical and ugly.
It doesn't matter.
There's always going to be a bitch that's willing to suck it up.
That's the truth. The couple began spending more time apart. Joyce in Colorado partying, Stan in Miami running his construction and real estate development business and probably boinking anything in a skirt.
You know it, queen.
One day after 11 whole years of marriage.
Amazing it made it that long.
Yes. Joyce Cohen stared out at the Rocky Mountain peaks and got a lump in her throat. She had reached the conclusion that she wanted all of the man's possessions, not half. But she did not want the man, y'all.
Tale as old as time, honey. So the glamorous life hung by a thread as Joyce and Stan bickered, leaving echoes throughout their opulent hallways. Stan's cold warning that Joyce would walk away with nothing only fueled her fears of a drab, penny-pinching existence far removed from the luxe life she had gone back to. She had probably pangs of going back to Carpenteria.
Oh, yes, child. Jokingly, or perhaps half seriously, Joyce whispered to a friend about her wish for Stanley's demise, even hinting at hiring a hitman. The idea was dismissed with a ha-ha-ha laughter and an absurd solution to their matrimonial woes. Yet, in the backdrop, the Miami Vice era was in full swing and the city a playground for cocaine cowboys and the murder capital of the U.S. of A.
Damn, Gina. To make matters worse, Stan allegedly was more than a casual participant in the cocaine frenzy.
Him too?
Well, he got the money, honey. Yep. He was rumored to participate more than 3 times a week, and there were whispers that he participated in smuggling on top of it. Joyce, never far behind, sported a near permanent coke mustache.
What was she doing, like?
And mingled with country music celebs such as Tanya Tucker and cocaine-fueled Rocky Mountain retreats.
Oh my God, that must have been like crazy. We are like anti-drug, but you know those parties were probably raging. What? After the break, a coked up Joyce cooks up a plot, y'all.
Welcome back to Crazy Rich Neighbors. So, hysterical Joyce Cohen called 911 in Miami at 5:25 a.m. on March 7th, 1986 to report that her husband Stanley had been shot in their Coconut Grove home.
Hell surprise.
Police found Stanley Cohen, 52, naked and in bed. He was dead with a gunshot wound in the head. I mean, at least let Stanley put on some clothes before you
That's
murder
so, like,
him.
humiliating.
It is.
God.
Yep.
So the murder of Stanley Cohen sent shockwaves through Miami. Within hours of his death, Joyce Cohen stole the investigation, locking the police out of the crime scene and triggering a media frenzy. The next day's headline screamed of the prominent builder's brutal end and the wife's standoff, delaying the investigation for critical hours. That could have only happened back in the 80s.
That tells you all you need to know.
Could you imagine?
If she was really wanting to know who killed him, she would not have stalled that.
Yeah, but nobody's going to stall the popo right now, honey. Okay? Like, you can't stall the popo.
No.
Okay? If they're coming in and somebody was murdered, there's no stalling the police. This was like the high-flying 80s, right?
Well, that probably speaks to the power they wielded.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Well, okay.
Another conspiracy theory.
Correct. I ain't gonna say it. The murder of Stanley Cohen sent shockwaves throughout Miami. Within hours of his death, Joyce Cohen stalled the investigation. As Mia said, the scene was chilling. Stanley had 4 .38 caliber bullets in his head, shots fired with deadly precision.
What?
As investigators combed the backyard, they found the murder weapon, Stanley's own revolver.
Oh, no.
Was carelessly discarded among the ferns. Joyce claimed that Stanley had fetched the gun late that night to check on a suspicious noise. Yeah, it was the sound of Joyce loading that gun. But later, his gun was turned on him.
Oof.
Indeed.
Inconsistencies in Joyce's story raised eyebrows.
Not just ours.
Mm-hmm. She saw shadowy figures, yet called the police hours after the supposed time of the murder. A delayed echo by an ear witness who claimed that the shots were fired at 3 a.m., not later, as Joyce reported. Busy tidying up the crime scene? Hello? Furthermore, y'all, a tissue with Joyce's DNA and gunpowder residue suggested a closer involvement than she admitted. The plot thickened. The suspect list was short, and at the top in bold was Joyce Cohen herself.
It's usually the spouse. You know, whenever there is some situation, whether it's a murder,
yes,
whether it is some other situation, and you're led to question the validity of whatever that situation is, always ask yourself, who benefits?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you ask yourself one
it'll narrow
question,
it down.
Correct.
And if it's not the spouse, then business associates or people who you're in debt
Even
to.
In any sort of conflict,
Even the children.
Who benefits?
Good point, Boo. Good, Cagney.
Thanks, Lacey.
You just damn good, girl.
That's detective work at its finest. Joyce was nonetheless surrounded by and supported by her wealthy pals, but the investigation revealed cracks in the facade of this seemingly perfect life. Joyce's behavior after the murder, what you haven't heard already didn't turn you on. It's, ranging from the suspicious disabling of the home's alarm system to her immediate lawyering up, raised eyebrows. But one thing about this immediate lawyering up, let me just say, if you are ever questioned in anything, get a freaking lawyer.
Absolutely. But can I just also add, once the alarm is on, and no, you're not going back out for the night, you're not going to disarm that alarm.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct. I agree with that. My only thing is the luring up thing. You always need a lawyer.
You do.
And that is not any sort of admission of guilt.
I agree, Boo.
The discovery of gunpowder traces on a discarded tissue in the home and oddities in Joyce's recounting of the night's events painted a picture of premeditation and deceit. Allegedly.
I know, right? Hello. In a high-stakes twist of legal and lethal maneuvers, Joyce Cohen turned to renowned defense attorney Alan Ross to clear her name after being accused of orchestrating her husband's murder. Despite 2 polygraph tests, one inconclusive, the other in her favor, good actress, the police remained skeptical. Meanwhile, her stepchildren launched a $5 million wrongful death suit and sought to disinherit her, only to be met with an $11 million slander lawsuit from Joyce herself.
Woof. Oof.
Damn, could you imagine you murdered these children's dad and then, you're so maniacal that you're going to turn around and, sue them for slander?
Those are, very often it's the same. Those people have the victim mentality, even when they're the perpetrators.
Psycho.
So, y'all, the investigation stalled. The The suspect was walking a tightrope of public scrutiny and legal battles until Frank Zuccarello was arrested for unrelated crimes and claimed that Joyce had contracted him and his cohorts to execute her husband Stanley, offering the house layout, the disarmed security system, and $100,000 in cocaine
Oh my god!
as the payment.
They had bricks. They had bricks.
I love this like
They
Miami
had bricks.
cocaine situation.
But you can imagine they did that much coke and had coke parties because I don't think they were selling cocaine, right?
You didn't think they would resell that?
I don't
100K
know. I
in
think they
coke?
just had it for parties.
Damn, Gina.
You know what I mean? Just to like they
They
were
must have been
partying in
skinny as
Colorado.
fuck.
They were, you know it. They were partying everywhere. So he
Oof.
probably had it like just stashed in bricks.
Damn.
You know, he probably got a discount for buying it in bricks.
Well, bulk discount.
Oh God, stay away from drugs, pals.
Just say no.
Oh my gosh. Despite these explosive allegations, law enforcement hesitated, meticulously gathering evidence rather than risk a premature trial. It wasn't until later that year that they charged the alleged accomplices, but without their cooperation, the case teetered on the brink of judicial limbo with Joyce Cohen at its center.
Fast forward 2.5 years. Joyce. That shot you made me do, Ben. Joyce Cohen was arrested in a Virginia trailer park. How the mighty have fallen.
Ugh.
A drastic downsize from her lavish Miami lifestyle. At her 1989 trial, Officer Catherine Carter recalled Joyce sitting dazed on her living room floor, murmuring, "I shouldn't have done it."
Uh-oh.
Her crumbling marriage spilled into the courtroom through testimonies about cocaine-laced confessions and discontent.
So Frank Wheatley, a former colleague of Joyce's, testified about Joyce's desire to end her boring marriage, but fearing financial loss, revealing she once wished she knew someone who could kill her hubby.
Jiminy crickets.
Famous Tanya Tucker, y'all. And another friend from the steamboat corroborated Joyce's unhappiness and materialistic tendencies during cocaine-fueled
That's
nights.
crazy that Tanya Tucker was on the stand, but like if
know.
she was doing coke too, allegedly,
Yeah, they all-
was she in her right mind to even recall the events correctly?
I don't know.
So, despite defense attorney Ross's efforts to challenge the prosecutor's witnesses, the narrative of Joyce delaying the murder report, the discovery of gunpowder residue on the tissue, they both linked her to the crime scene.
Wow.
Prosecutors argued that Joyce disposed of the murder weapon in her yard. What a genius. Using
Dummy.
the same tissue
Dummy.
she used to later blow her cocaine-laced nose.
Oh, because you know she was coked up to do that, right?
Child play. And then wipe off her cocaine mustache.
Joyce's subsequent appeals failed, thank the Lord, and she lost any claim to Stanley's estate, marking a grim end to a saga of betrayal and desperation.
Lord have mercy. Now, Benny Ben.
Yes.
We put the camera on yourself.
All right. Camera's on me.
We all know you have a penchant for rich women.
Yeah.
Well, they have a penchant for him.
And
in
vice
defense
versa.
of our
Well,
nephew.
yes, probably they have a penchant because they're the instigators. But now, this is a cautionary tale for you.
No, it was very much so.
I just want you, as you venture off into your world of dating,
Oh,
to have your eyes wide open
yes.
to the shit show that is out there. That's all.
Yeah.
I think about it sometimes, going on dates and things, and when girls are very, very forward, I get a little. I'm like,
Psycho.
are you gonna take me back to your house and murder me?
I know.
So sometimes I get nervous. And,
You should. Like, it's not just women who should be scared that they're going to get murdered
You
by
could be
being with
roofied.
random guys.
Oh,
random
yeah.
guys. Yes.
Things can happen to you,
You could
too.
also be human trafficked, too, by the way.
There's like a.
I think you already were.
I think I'm.
Episode 127.
Well, I was gonna say, there's a Netflix series. I think I told you about it a couple episodes ago.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was, but it was the victim was the guys.
Yeah.
And it was the women.
Did you watch it? Yeah? No, I need to check that out.
Yeah, I think it was like you, what, it's like 3 words, I think. It's like you, I'll look for
I
it.
know, yes.
Something stalker, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something. And it's basically, it's all taken as the woman's perspective, but then it's like a plot twist to how she's actually
The
doing
perpetrator.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We love you. We are your aunties
Yes.
by choice, not biology, and you need to be careful. That's all.
Thank
Yes.
you. I will.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Always. And hey, you know what? I might start sharing my location with both of you guys, all right?
At least one of us.
I'll put it in our group chat.
Or our neighbor, Mrs. Gucci. She's always watching people anyway. So what's one more?
Yeah, exactly. One more. I'll take it.
God.
All eyes can see, and then
Yeah.
We
you know.
want to look out for you. So
Okay.
drop it in our group chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will.
You
I will.
know?
I will.
All right, y'all. So my Bougie Bible pick this week is Eddie V's restaurant right here in Boca Raton.
It's a steakhouse, right?
It's actually a seafood place.
Oh,
but they do have
okay.
steaks too. But it's primarily seafood. It's in Meisner Place. It's a really upscale, beautiful, gorgeous restaurant. I couldn't get a reservation to save my life for the entire season that we just had. I finally got there last night, and let me tell you, the crab fried rice is to freaking die for. If you're gluten-free, as I am and Mr. Sam are, this is a gluten-free item. It is delicious AF. And if you're not into that, at least check out Eddie V's. You probably went there with your rich girlfriend. Oh, that's why you're laughing.
I was gonna say I've
Oh,
been to
how
Eddie
was
V's
the
3
food?
times.
Did you like it?
I couldn't get in, but you went.
Hey.
No, it was.
Did you have the crab fried rice?
I can't even remember.
Or
what
did you get crabs?
I got crab. I got. Oh shit! No, I didn't.
Oh.
But I do remember I had caviar there.
Okay.
And it was the best caviar.
Was the food really good?
Food was
Food's
very
excellent.
good.
Nice
The
ambiance?
ambiance was
Except
beautiful.
for the freaking piano player.
Yeah.
I could do
can't
without.
stand piano. I don't think I like piano music or like people singing to piano.
I don't want to dine with live entertainment.
No.
Just like at our Monkey
No.
Bar restaurant at the club, it's like a supper club with music. I don't want to hear that. I want to talk to the people I'm with.
Yes.
I don't want to hear y'all singing.
No, and often it's just like too far of a throwback for us.
And this
It's like
guy was like the
boomer
poor man's
music.
Billy Joel. It was like not a patch on the real thing.
Yeah.
A question for you guys, just because I started a new band and
Oh, you did? Did you drop your other members?
No, we're still in it. We just haven't really played too much yet. So
Okay.
they're in a little hiatus or whatever.
Okay.
So I started this new band, and our goal is actually what you guys are speaking about is playing at these venues where you can have conversations in the sense of
Okay.
like we want to play like a little bit more in style songs, but
Right.
take them back where you can have a full-on conversation.
And you're like a
Oh.
nice bed
And
of
it's
music.
literally you can't even
Oh.
hear us.
But then
hear
does the
us.
venue really want to pay you for that?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what was the thing is like, do
That's
they want to
true.
have
Because then I can just get canned music.
exactly they can just
Yeah.
put something on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
then
that's
it's multiple. How many of you guys are in the band?
It's 3.
Okay. And what are the instruments?
Drums, bass, and guitar.
Okay.
And who's the vocalist?
Not me.
Okay. Can you sing?
I can sing a little
Can
bit.
you sing something?
Fly me to the moon.
That was my wedding song. That's my wedding song.
I'm not too good, but I can actually hit a high. Like my
Yeah?
voice goes
Go
really...
on, Mariah.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. So
The best of my love.
best of my love. Yeah. So we'll see. You might see me in
get
one
it,
of these
man.
venues, right?
Get it.
Look,
honey.
child,
Let us
I
know
always
where you're
look out
at.
for you. I look out for all your girlfriends.
Yes,
I'm like,
honey.
where's Ben Bitches at?
Yes,
Playing
honey.
here?
Where's the heroin?
We'll have like a roster, and you guys can check
There's
off.
gonna be a
check
leaderboard.
off who you've
Oh
seen.
my God.
Where's Waldo? No, where's Ben's?
We're rooting for you, Betty Benzie.
We are, child.
We're rooting for
when
you,
you get
honey.
married, you better invite us.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
yes. Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be.
Or
one-
we're gonna officiate.
Hey.
Oh, you guys-
Oh, we
I
can
think
get
you-
our license.
I would kind of
can.
be cool if you guys would be like the host of my wedding.
Well, we ain't paid for it, child.
no. That's not what I meant. I meant like.
Yeah, we'll be the MCs.
Yeah, the MCs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, us, the parents probably be like, oh,
Look,
these
it's only a matter of
irreverent-
time till we're hosting the People's Choice Awards. I'm manifesting this ish. It's
Amen,
happening.
amen,
Amen.
darling. So on to my little Bougie Bible pick this week.
Oh,
you
yeah, that's good
guys.
shit.
It's a Dior lip glow oil.
Yes.
it is delicious, you guys. Okay, it's about $40 for this little
Yeah, but it's good.
0.2 ounce thing, and it has cherry oil in it, which protects against stress factors and drying. And it's non-sticky, non-greasy. It's rich, balmy. And it just provides like a nice little natural shine. It's great when you can put it over lipsticks or you can just wear it on its own. And it has a really, really pampering formula. So highly, highly, highly recommended. And it comes in like different shades. This shade, God, I can't even see right now, but I can't read that. It's too small.
I love it too. I concur. I have a dark purple color, which is a nice lighter purple color once you put it on. Love it.
Nice. Yeah, you can just tell quality stuff. I just love everything about it, like the applicator and everything.
And when we were in
you get what you
Italy
pay for, baby.
last September, Rissy and Maddie, they were constantly putting that
Oh
on.
my God. Oh, that's what they were doing. They were sharing it.
I actually just resent Maddie a video of her.
You
putting
remember that?
But they'd always put it on right before we ate. I'm like, we're about to eat. What are you doing?
And right after. And then they would share it.
I'll show you the video when we get out. I literally just resent it. I'm like, look at yourselves.
All day, every day.
Dior lip oil.
Yes, this is the bomb.
So bougies of young age, like late 20s, and bougies of our age, which shall not be named.
Yes.
We all love it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Christian Dior makeup or Christian Dior anything. I don't really love their bags and stuff, but I love their makeup.
I like their shoes.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love their brand. It's a
Different
great brand.
for different folks.
Yes, yes. I'm like dressing for comfort. Do they have any comfy shoes? I mean, comfy but high?
No.
Okay. I don't do
Comfy
flat.
low.
Okay, no.
Can't have it all.
I know.
So
That's all we
y'all,
got.
That's it. Share this with your favorite bad bitch.
Follow us on your favorite podcast platform to never miss an episode and give us some reviews, y'all, okay?
Yes, queen. And follow us on the gram, Crazy Rich Neighbors, Facebook, Sierra Podcasts. We're on YouTube at Crazy Rich Neighbors.
Email us at info@crazyrichneighbors.com.
And remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is, it's probably you.
And you.
And Ben.
Bye, Bougie
And
Crew.
Ben's girlfriends.
Love
For
you
sure.
guys.
Be good.
Bye.